So we are going to start the new one. Some people will be dropping out, no problem. So Marvin Chainey, Part A, Listening Tips and Tricks. We have already covered the first extract and now we are going to deal with the second extract. After that we'll do Part B and then Part C if time permits. Oppo AS4. Can you write your first and second name, please? Yeah. Go through the extract 2. So it is extract 2, questions 13 to 24. You hear a physiotherapist is talking to a patient, and the patient's name is Marvin Chainey. And the questions are 13 to 24. You have to complete the notes, that means it is incomplete, and you have to use a word, or you have to use a short phrase, and you have to hear that word. You cannot imagine. You have to hear whatever audio comes. So audio is more important. And you have 30 seconds to look at the notes, means brainstorm. Okay. Brainstorm. I'll be in the previous type. How I explained like that, you brainstorm. So you see the patient, onset of symptoms means commencement of symptoms, beginning stage, and post-COVID symptoms, and diagnosis and treatment, and current conditions. So these are the 4 areas you have to notice. Onset of symptoms, beginning, post-COVID symptoms, and diagnosis and treatment, and current conditions. On these grounds, we are going to study this. Yeah. Contracted COVID-19, wasn't a dash. Wasn't a dash. So what do you think will come here? Wasn't a dash. So what do you think? What do you expect this word here? So question number 13. Come on. Yeah, guess the word. Wasn't a dash. So contracted COVID-19. Why did he contract COVID-19? Maybe because he wasn't a dash. He wasn't on some preventive measure. He did not take something like a polio vaccine or something. Maybe no hospital admission, wasn't tested positive, already tested positive, wasn't tested. How can he not be tested positive? Contracted already. Okay, contracted already. That means he was positive. Contracted. Contracted COVID-19. Okay. So maybe wasn't severe. Yeah. Or he did not take medication or preventive measure. He did not take him treatment, or he did not take vaccination, or he did not take preventative measures. What do you think? I don't know. Your words. Yeah. Wasn't symptomatic. Okay. What else can you think? Sure. So it may be objective or verb. Wasn't noticed. Wasn't monitored. Wasn't guided. Wasn't educated. So wasn't assessed. Wasn't noticed. Wasn't monitored. Wasn't observed. Wasn't educated. Wasn't informed. So maybe ED or adjective, severe, like that. So next, question number 14. Ongoing lack of something, noun. Here it may be adjective or verb. Maybe. Yeah. Ongoing lack of something, symptoms. Ongoing lack of something, lack of something. Energy, treatment, appetite, hydration. Okay. Whatever it is. So I'll get a noun here. Come on, think about more options. Ayesha Fran, welcome to our platform. Lack of sleep. Okay, good. Yeah. Next, question number 15. Dash on waking. Dash on waking. Tensed on waking. Upset on waking. Tired on waking. Less energetic on waking. Persisted on all day. Headache maybe on waking up. So noun or tired. Okay. Maybe noun or verb in the verb form. Tired. Tiredness. Lethargy. Okay. Lethargic or lethargy and working, or lethargic and working, headaches. Yeah, come on. Don't use capital letters. You can see no capital letters. Guidance is there here. Yeah, that is question number 15, right? Yeah, yes. Next one. Brain described as adjective, active, hyperactive. Okay. Described as means adjective. Yeah. Brain described as slow, active, faster. Brain described as maybe confused or worrying or upset. Come on, participate. What do you think? Brain described as tensed, brain described as upset. Yeah. The next question number 17. Tendency to forget things. Forgive, confused, maybe right. Not confused, confused. Yeah. Dash, sorry, tendency to forget things. Example, what? Maybe car keys, locking the door. Yeah, maybe, yes. Names. Yeah, noun. Noun. Forget things. Maybe books, maybe timetable. Okay. So something might be missing. Then next one, question 18. Dash accompanied by chest pain. Breathlessness, nausea, jaw pain, fatigue. Vinita, no capital letter. Only one palpitation. Yeah, sweating. Palpitation is countable, right? And you have to say a palpitation. If it is more than one, it is palpitations. So to be singular plural also. Question number 19. Mantau, C small letter. Yeah. Atrial fibrillation, myocardial infarction, diagnosis of angina, ventricular tachycardia. Write down all the names, whatever you remember, you write. At least two, three are right, so that you'll get an idea there related to this. Yeah. So next question number 12. Pulmonary TB, tuberculosis. Okay. Question number, sorry, 22. No? No. Question number 20. Low levels of dash identified, supplements prescribed. Low levels of calcium, low level of iron, vitamin B12. Come on. Sodium, vitamin D. D should be capital letter Mantau and no small shortcuts. Full you have to write vitamin and V should be small letter. Three mistakes. One is small letter V and capital letter D and full word vitamin spelling mistake. The three mistakes in one option. Yeah. Next 21. Question 21. What do you think? Question accompanied by joint pain affects the dash and lower extremities. Lower extremities means legs. Hands and lower extremities are okay. Fingers, wrists, shoulders, plural. Fingers, plural, wrists, shoulders. Because extremities, na? Joints, shoulders, wrists, hips, ankles. Yes. Upper and lower extremities. Okay, that's also right. Yeah. Don't write personal messages, Sila. Send it to everyone. Don't write personal message to me. Next one is question number 23. Yeah. Has practiced dash long term. Recently commenced Tai Chi. So Tai Chi is one program. So think about maybe deep breathing exercises or something else. Meditation maybe. Or yeah, Vinita says yoga maybe. Guess, guess, guess. Come on. Guess the words. Welcome to the session, Yuvraj Arumugam.
Thank you, sir.
Next. So yoga, meditation, or something else. Guess whatever. Physiotherapy, yeah. And next one, question number 24. Yeah. Ask for advice on strength building exercises. Use of dash and light weights. Maybe dumbbells, light weights. Okay. Right. And now go through this once again because I'm going to explain you now how your thinking style should be. Your thinking style should be very different, extraordinary. Yes. Think about what type of words will come. I'm going to explain you now. Yeah. First one is contracted COVID-19. Wasn't maybe diagnosed. No, it was already diagnosed because it is contracted or wasn't diagnosed. Okay. Contracted but wasn't diagnosed. Okay. Because he did not go to hospital maybe or wasn't, you know, prevented. So he did not take any precautionary measures. Okay. So was not admitted. Okay. No hospital admission. No prevention. So here you can get an adjective or a verb. Next, others are not important, so exclude this area. Ongoing lack of something. Lack of what? Lack of, okay, post-COVID symptoms. Lack of patience. Maybe lack of strength. Maybe lack of energy. Maybe lack of, um, you know, so noun will come here. Lack of something. Of something, noun, something. So noun will come. The next one. 15. Dash on waking. Noun. What did she get? Maybe migraine. Okay, maybe some other thing. Restlessness, maybe. And it persisted throughout the day. Persisted. Continuous problem. Continuous problem. Brain discussed as. Brain described as. What is the condition of the brain? Confused, worried, tensed, upset. So write the words in your notes. So this is noun. Okay. Dash accompanied by chest pain. So here also noun. Brain described as worried, tensed, upset. Tendency to forget things. For example, timetable, timings, dates, okay, then months or places or something. So you have to consider that. Next one, tendency to forget things. Dash accompanied by chest pain. Before chest pain, what came? Dash accompanied, something accompanied by chest pain. So here also, now. Next, diagnosis of some medical condition. Now, so diagnosis of some medical condition. Okay, maybe schizophrenia, maybe arthritis, maybe nausea. Okay, and next, low levels of dash. Low levels of dash. Maybe vitamin K, maybe vitamins, maybe medicines. Okay, so you have to focus on these areas. Next one, low levels of something. So this is a noun. Okay, low levels of dash identified. Okay. Next, 21. Accompanied by joint pain affects dash and dash. So here also lower extremities noun plural. So here also noun plural may be there. Noun is a compulsory here. Next one, 22. Dash in fingers. Something is there in the fingers. Something is there in the fingers. So something, what is that something in the fingers? Yeah, has practiced some not medication but some activity, has practiced some program. So something is known again. Yeah, yeah. Next, use of something, use of something. So now you see everywhere you can see nouns, chances, more chances for nouns. Yeah. So now get ready. Yeah. Okay. So go through the screen once so that I can play the audio. Yes. Reason and apply the technique. Write down 1 to 12. Sorry, 13 to 24. 13 to 24. 13 to 24. Yes. Yeah. Last part. Take your notebook. Write the numbers 13 to 24. If you are ready, just type ready. Many students will not come. No need to worry about everyone. Yeah, if you are ready, say yes. How many of you are ready? Yeah, 7 students are ready. What about the other 3? Yeah, good. Yeah. Now, hide floating meeting controls.
Extract 2, questions 13 to 24. You hear a physiotherapist talking to a patient.
Some other problems, and I'd just like to have them checked out. I mean, I'm not getting any younger, so these could be completely unconnected with the blood problem. Anyway, the first thing is that I've started to get a bit of stiffness in my joints. It's particularly noticeable in my fingers, but I think it's there in my knees too. Then I also seem to be getting more thirsty than usual, and it doesn't seem to be related to how much I drink. And the other thing is that I get a bit short of breath sometimes, even when I haven't been doing anything particularly strenuous. You know, just walking the dog or washing the car, and it suddenly comes on. And none of these things is a big deal, but I've just noticed the change.
Sure. I'll ask you a bit more about those symptoms in a moment, but what I'd like to do first is have a listen to your chest.
Extract 2, questions 13 to 24. You hear a physiotherapist talking to a patient called Marvin Chainey. For questions 13 to 24, complete the notes with a word or short phrase that you hear. You now have 30 seconds to look at the notes.
So, Marvin, I understand you've been referred to me because you are experiencing some symptoms of long COVID, and your doctors suggested that some physiotherapy could help.
That's right.
I've got your notes here, but as we haven't met before, could you just run through for me how all this started, any treatment you've had, and anything else you feel I should be aware of?
Yeah, sure.
It all started when I caught COVID-19. I mean, I hadn't been vaccinated, so maybe it was worse than it might have been, but who knows. Anyway, I had it pretty bad, but not bad enough to go to the hospital. I had the usual flu-like symptoms that turned into a dry cough. It completely wiped me out. I never felt so sick in my whole life, but I got over it, and in time the symptoms pretty much disappeared. I was coughing for about a month, but otherwise I thought I'd beaten it.
I see. So when did the long COVID symptoms start?
I'd say like 6 weeks afterwards. The cough had gone, but I still wasn't feeling 100%.
Right.
Looking back, the whole experience had kind of sapped my energy. I didn't feel like going to the gym like I used to do before because I was getting out of breath just doing ordinary things like carrying groceries. Then other stuff started happening. I wasn't sleeping properly, so I was tired pretty much the whole time. Like I'd wake up with a headache and it would go on all day, just get worse and worse. And that's when the other symptoms would kick in.
Okay.
Like my brain would go kind of fuzzy, so I couldn't focus on anything properly. And I'd start to get this thing where I couldn't remember stuff. Like words would be on the tip of my tongue, but just wouldn't come out. I mean, that was weird. Anyway, at first, I didn't make the connection with COVID. I assumed something else was going on. And when I started to get palpitations and chest pains, I went to see the doctor because I thought it must be a problem with my heart.
Yes, of course. So did you get a diagnosis and treatment then?
Well, I had all kinds of tests, including an ECG, and they put me on a heart monitor for 5 days. And that's when they said it was arrhythmia, and they put me on beta blockers. And I did start to feel better, like almost immediately. And they also said that my vitamin D levels were low and that I should take supplements for that. And that helped too.
Okay.
And they said this was all down to long COVID, apparently. And I'm still getting some strange symptoms despite the medications. And that's why I've come to see you.
Okay. Tell me about those and how I might be able to help you.
Well, basically, if I overdo things, like if I try to do too much or if I get anxious, then I start getting the symptoms again. Mostly fatigue, but also a certain amount of joint pain, often in my hips, but it can also affect my ankles, even my feet sometimes.
Right.
It's like a dull ache, and it seems to be related to the fatigue. I also get a certain amount of numbness in my fingers, which is a bit worrying. I mean, I still do quite a bit of exercise, but I mostly do gentle stuff. Like, I've always done yoga, but I've also recently started doing Tai Chi, and that seems right for me. I would like to start going to the gym again, though I'm aware that I shouldn't do anything too strenuous. So I was hoping to get some guidance on strength building exercises. I mean, should I be using things like resistance bands or even trying light weights? It would be really good to do things like that, but I feel I need to do it under someone's guidance at the moment.
Yes, of course. Well, thank you for all that background, Marvin. That's really given me a good idea of what we need to do. I'd like to start by...
That is the end of Part A. Now look at Part B. Part
Yes. Now let us check the answer. Yeah. I'm going to give you the answers. Yes. Just check your answers. I'm going to give you the answers. Tick accordingly. Part A questions. That is vaccinated. The next one is energy. Headache. As it is, they should be. It should not change anything. Then fuzzy. Brain became fuzzy. 16th question. 17th is words. 18th is palpitations. 19th, arrhythmia. Spelling. Careful. Check your papers. Arrhythmia. Double R. 20 is vitamin D. 21 is hips. 22 numbness. 23 yoga. And 24 resistant band. Yeah. Now check your marks and update scores. Please. Total how many marks out of 12? Yes. Swati 10, Vinitha 11, Sudha 11. Nobody got less than. Yeah, come on, all of you give your scores. Zile 11. Abibullah 14, 4 out of 12. Okay, no problem. Slowly improve. No worry. So that means you need practice more. Think in my style, how I explained. Like that, you have to start thinking. Srija got 12 out of 12. Good. Okay. Now, total part A out of 24. Maximum, how many you attended and how much what you got? Yeah. Rajeshwari 22. Vinitha 23. Swati 22. Yeah. Yes. Srija 24. Shabnam 24. Mantau 22. Habibullah 11 by 24. Very good. Attend the sessions regularly. Definitely you'll improve. Yeah. So this is how we'll deal with part A. So when you understand, you'll get good marks. If you don't understand, you'll get less marks. It's okay. The way how you're focusing is more important, right? I'm focusing, so you get more marks. That's it. So everyone will focus. And if you don't focus, you did not underline, you did not guess too much work, you did not participate in the discussion, you did not do much brainstorming activity. That's why maybe you faced a little bit difficulty. Whatever. So this is the way how you have to deal. Yeah. That's very nice. It's already 12 o'clock and we have only 10 students. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So I'm giving you 2 minutes for your feedback. So without explanation and with explanation. So which is better? You want my explanation more means, see, first part we explained very well. Everyone got 10, 11, 12. Okay, mostly. And second one, we did not do much explanation. We did not participate. Maybe you are tired or whatever. So we need to practice more with explanation so that you can standardize the styles. All of you can write 1 or 2 sentences, please. And then, so we can go for morning, here part B and part C, listening. Yeah, this is official test. This is official test. Yes, this is the level. Please write your sentences. So it's already 12 o'clock. I'll have my late dinner. Maybe I'll order something and I'll have my dinner. A late night. Yes, please write your sentences, whatever you want. So tomorrow we'll complete part B and part C. Because part B is tougher and part C is the toughest. This is rapid fire, very fast you have to answer. Because even after eating, I work until I get digested. It gets digested, so no problem. Right. So I work hard, ne? Almost 15 hours I'll be working. So all the energy, ne? How much I shout, the energy is because if I eat, I get sleepy. So that's why I don't eat. After the class, I eat. Right. So yeah, those students, anybody, it's January 10th, 11th already. And those who promised me that they will pay the first week or January 1st balance amounts, please pay because we have to pay the dues, pending dues for many things. Okay. So those who promised, even before I ask, try to pass on the payments. Because if I clear all those things, I'll be free and I can work even more. So let me focus on the studies. For those whoever has to pay the dues, please pass it on as early as possible, tomorrow at least. Because you should know I'm your teacher. I need not ask you, it is with due respect it should reach me. Because some students did not do, I had to adjust here and there sometimes. Yeah. So new admissions, anybody is interested, you can get back to me. So that's the end of the session. I sleep 4 hours, a strong sleep. Otherwise, maximum 6 hours. That is why I am energetic. More you sleep, the lazier you become. That is my philosophy. Yeah. And now I'll have my dinner, and then we have some letter corrections. Then afterwards, that's the end of the session. Or if dinner gets late, maybe tomorrow early morning we can do. So, all the students, those who are interested in part B, will join tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll do part B listening, and evening, if possible, part C listening. Yeah. And this is the reason why I explain more. Okay. See, first part I explained very nicely. You got 10, 11, 12 like. Okay. And for example, Lantau. What's the name? Mantau. Sorry. Mantau. Writing, I'm giving personal sessions. No? I'll give lectures. No problem. So, Mantau, first test, how many you got? And in the second test, how many you got? You can understand. That's the difference. Okay, these students, most of them have participated a lot of sessions, so that's why it is. So lectures, if you attend, your brain will work like that. So gradually your brain also will work in the same way. And by the time exam, you can do very well. That's fine.